Hey guys, it's Camellia Hunter here with Spa Analytics, the authority marketing solution for your spa and massage business. So today what I want to talk about is being the industry's best kept secret or being your town's best kept secret. I discussed this a little bit in my Facebook group called The Details That Matter. I did a live video a little earlier today. So I wanted to record another video for my YouTube audience because I think the message is important. When we talk about things like the best kept secret, I'm not talking about the next marketing hack. I'm not talking about the secrets to convincing your clients to reschedule with you. I'm not talking about the secrets to getting the six and seven figures. What I'm talking about is your practice, your spa being the town's or your area's best kept secret. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is that many of you are afraid to put your business out there, to make it publicly known, the services that you have to offer. Maybe you've got this really cool marketing idea that you want to put out there to try to attract some new clients, but you're afraid to do that because either one, you're worried about competitors seeing your message and taking it and running with it. That is a very, very common concern for a lot of business owners, small business owners in particular, and new business owners as well. That's number one. Number two, maybe you're embarrassed to put your message out there or your business out there. It could be that the quality of your website is not something that you're proud of. Maybe it was like a little DIY that you built the website yourself and it's not really reflective of the quality of service that you deliver. That's usually a close second. I think when people take a step back and they look at their website and they're just like, yeah, it's not quite where I want it to be. That's the second place. And then the third place is many people don't put themselves out there because they feel like they have nothing to say. Right? They don't have any content to support the authority that they're trying to build around their practice or around their spa. You have to have something to say to mobilize. So all of it works together. So I want to break down each of those points. The first point being that you're afraid that competitors will see what you're doing, they'll copy stock, they'll steal your marketing ideas, all of that stuff. That's something that every business owner deals with, every industry deals with, even myself with the authority, marketing, and content services business. I deal with it too. People watch my videos and repeat it too. People see my emails and then they try to replicate it too. It happens. It's because people don't want to reinvent the wheel, or maybe a lot of people just don't have their own marketing strategy. So one thing I will say to that is if you are worried or afraid to put your message out there because you're fearful that another competitor might take that idea and run with it, what they're doing then is confirming concept. What you did was confirmed your concept. If that marketing idea of yours is amazing, of course other people are going to pick up on it and they're going to want to try to do what you're doing. But the good thing is they're already behind, because what they'll do from then on is watch what you're doing. So by the time you mobilize your marketing concept or idea or strategy, they'll see it. Now they got to turn around and spend the time creating it. They got to turn around and spend the time making sure they have the infrastructure and systems in place to support and deliver on that idea that you just created. You're already ahead of them. So don't worry about what your competitors are doing. Don't worry about if they see what you're doing or see what deal you've got going on or specialty you've got going on. Don't worry about them. Where your focus needs to be is on the clients that you're trying to attract and the ones that you are serving. That's where your focus needs to be. If you've already got a marketing strategy and plan in place, that's great. Just continue forward with it. If you notice that other places are starting to pick up on these ideas and they're seeing some success, then you probably need to push that concept or that idea or that strategy a little bit harder. Spread the word a little bit broader, maybe reach in different areas to attract your ideal client. But I wouldn't worry too much about what a competitor in your area is copying or whatever the case is, because at the end of the day, the client is going to choose who they choose. They can't choose you if they don't see you. right? The second piece is that your professional image, specifically your website, your online presence through your website, is not reflective of the standard and quality and authority that you would like for your clients to see. Um, that's because a lot of business owners, and once again, it doesn't matter the industry, a lot of us, the first thing we do is we want to build our websites ourselves. We want to DIY it, whether it's to save money, or we feel like it's not necessary right now. Maybe we feel like, well, I'm just a small one room place. I don't need all the bells and whistles. You might not need all the extra. But even with that said, what you don't want to have happen is that you mobilize this marketing idea. You get everybody excited, you get all these leads, and then you post your website link. If you even have one, you post your website link, then they get to the site and they're like, whoa, wait a minute, is this the same business? So you don't want that disconnect. You don't want to lose that trust that you've built up, whether it's through social media, whether it was through a video, whether it was at an event that maybe did a few services for at a local event in your area. You don't want that lead, that prospective client, that new business to land on that website and question the decision to schedule with you, right? So keep that in mind. Your online presence is a lot of times the first impression that a new client will have of you, and we want it to be a good one. If you need a professional website, if you need a quality website, there are a lot of places you can go to that. Spa Analytics is one. We would love to help you improve your online presence to start gaining and earning that trust with clients. So when you get from social media to in person live at an event and you transition them over to doing everything like booking and scheduling and anything else through your website, that there's no lost in trust there. Right? So if you decide that it is time for you to improve your online presence, definitely there should be a link down in the comments. Contact Spa Analytics. Will be happy to help you build a quality website for your spa or massage practice. And then the third thing is have something to say. Have something to say. You don't want to be the best kept secret because you don't have anything to say. Maybe it's because you don't feel like you're skilled at communicating the services that you offer. Maybe it's because you're not really sure, you get a little too technical, or you're not really clear yourself on what your unique selling point is. So you're not even really sure how to communicate that to your ideal client. Maybe you don't even know who your ideal client is, so you don't know the type of language to use to attract them. That's what we help you with as well. So just to recap, I want to talk about not being your area's best kept secret. And it starts with one, not being afraid of your competitors looking at what you're doing and then running with it. You need to stay focused on the course. If you've created a sound and solid marketing strategy, then you need to deploy it. You need to mobilize it. The second is making sure that the online presence that you have is reflective of the quality of service that you deliver. If you don't want to be known as like the hole in the wall place that has questionable services, then your online presence needs to reflect that. And if you don't have a website or an online presence that shows the professional quality of services that you deliver, we can help you with that. Spa Analytics can help you with that. There is a link that you can find down in the comments where you can get started with that process. It's very smooth, it's very easy. I know a lot of people are not super tech savvy. That's okay. That's what we're here for, to help with that professional online presence. And then third, make sure you have something to say. When it's an original thought, when you're discussing and describing your unique selling point, it's a lot harder for a competitor to copy stalk that or steal that, because that's not what they do. Right? Maybe you are the therapist that specializes in sports massage, or maybe your spa focuses on only prenatal clients. Maybe you are a specialty spa that only has that helps women throughout the entire terms of their pregnancy, right? So a competitor is less likely to try to copy stalk you or take your marketing ideas or strategies because you are showing specifically who you help. You have a unique selling point that is unique to you, speaking to a very specific audience. So when you put all the pieces together, it makes it a whole lot easier for you to get out of this whole idea of being the best kept secret. You want the world to know what you do. Be excited because trust me, someone out there is looking for what it is that you have to offer. And when you don't deliver it to them, when you don't mobilize your ideas, when you don't have an online presence that reflects the live presence in person, that reflects the quality service that you deliver, whether it's at a full service spa or at just a one room massage location or practice, it doesn't matter. You want to make sure that there is no trust lost along the journey of your client to getting on your table or coming through your doors. So again, guys, Camellia Hunter here with Spa Analytics. Hopefully this video was useful to you. I'll try to be a little bit more frequent with posting things over here on YouTube. But if you have any questions, there's a link down in the comments. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to be a resource to you. All right, till the next time, guys.